Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of the Larry Ohh Show. I got my co-host with me again.
How you doing? It's John Phelps.
And today I'm getting the FL Studio logo tattooed on my arm. I got my boy right here with me, Jake. If you want to give a plug to your spot, to your, IG, whatever you want.
How's it going? I'm Jake Meo Tattoo out of Taunton, Massachusetts.
What's up, man? Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I don't know what I was thinking. I'm like,
well, once you put something like that on the internet,
it's gonna happen.
You gotta stand on that.
So the IG video went crazy. The YouTube, it didn't get the comments that I wanted it to get, but I also put it up on IG. So I was like putting it up on both platforms, and instantly everybody was like just commenting like emojis and letters just to get it to 500 comments.
It's time.
And here we are. So we're getting it on the pod.
It's been a long time coming.
I'm about that life.
Yeah, for real. So we got the tat cam hooked up.
Yep, we got the tat cam right here.
You guys are gonna be able to see the madness as it ensues. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm gonna tear them up.
John's controlling the show. We might hop into a little bit of guess that plugin stuff.
A little bit of production fun. You already know.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to just mention that the winners from last week will be pinned to the top of the comment section on YouTube. So make sure that you're paying attention to that. Also, we're going to be dropping another keyword or key phrase today in this video somewhere in this podcast. So make sure
in about 28 minutes.
So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun in this one. And you tat me.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
It's a quiet tattoo gun. So I was thinking maybe we could get a sample out of this and somebody could possibly sample it, but it's one of those wireless ones.
Yeah.
And the safe word's pineapple, all right?
Okay. Pineapple! The first line is always
quiet.
get you. It's super quiet.
It's a nice little fan. It almost sounds like a fan. We should do it like a drum pack or something. Yeah, that would be amazing.
All right, you're all done.
That'd be nice if it was just that easy, that quick.
Instant.
You were cooking up over there while we were getting set up over here.
Yeah. I had this idea. I was like, what if I took the happiest sounding sample and tried to make something gritty out of it? Mm-hmm. So I went into this, what is this, wave grind pack that you're
Oh, yeah. Luke. Yeah, he's the homie, yo. He's a good dude.
I was digging some of these samples, and one of them I was like, all right, that's happy enough to make into something gritty. And shouts out to Luke.
Well, you like the hi-hat metronome, do you?
Oh, yeah, that's how I like to do my shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. And
you reversed it?
I just reversed it already, yeah. Let me see what that would sound like if it was forward, because I'm having a hard time to remember it.
Ooh, the trumpet.
So very, very happy sounding. And I was like, how would you even make that gritty? But the answer is just slow things down.
Slow it down, pitch it down.
Reverse it,
yep.
Just warp it. And this is where I left off. I hadn't gotten too crazy into it, but
What'd you do? You slowed it down and reversed it?
That's it. Slowed down. I pitched it, timed it differently. And next thing's next. I'd probably make it even scarier. I'll put a distortion or something, maybe.
Bro, some people think that the lining is the worst part of a tattoo.
Yeah.
But I don't think it is.
That's crazy, man. I think the lining's pretty bad.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. It's 50-50. People are either the line work's the worst part or the shading is.
I think the shading is the worst part for me because I've always gotten shading in the same session and it goes over the part that's been lined already.
That makes
sense.
So
I can tolerate the lining.
Yeah.
And it almost if it gets to a certain nerve ending or something, I don't know why it feels it almost feels good. Not good in a sense, but there's almost a tickle aspect to it.
For sure.
But when you go into the shading, bro, whoo, you're probably gonna see a different side of me if it's how I remember
this one that I got on the outside of my forearm there.
Yep.
That was some.
That's a lot.
Shit.
That's all lining, isn't it?
That's all filling.
It's all just packing. It's just pack and blacken. So you get a tattoo like that, you probably think shading's worse too.
Yeah. Yep. And
that's a lot,
there's
bro.
Also y'all will go in circles to shit. And I'm like, gee.
It gets annoying, man.
Bro.
I do a lot of old school tattoos, and the lines on those things are thicker than a Sharpie marker, So it
yes, sir.
You get one of those and you'll probably change your mind about the line work being better.
There's this one that I had with the drumsticks. Somebody told me it was a really thick like almost like somebody that would use something on their back. So it's like a thick needle, like that line right there with the drumsticks.
Yeah.
So that one I felt pretty good.
That's pretty normal for me to like do a tattoo of those.
Yeah.
So.
I don't mind it though. I don't mind the lining at all. Like I can chill with the lining. It's that shading, bro. That'll get you
hot. Starts getting hot.
Yeah.
And that, like, it's either areas without a lot of muscle or anything on it that really sting, or the stuff that is kind of like underutilized, like right up in here.
Yeah, I've never done that.
Where you're like, like on the inside of your bicep is like some wild hot. I'll start twitching.
Yeah, I've only gone as far, like you see, like I've only got like this half sleeve, and then this will end up being another half sleeve too. Like I got the sound waves. A couple people commented about the sound waves. Those are for my kids. It's them saying "dad" like first handful of times. I still have another one to go on the bottom, so I'm gonna have that one done soon, and then tie that all into like this music / like family themed thing.
That's great. That's great.
And plus, it was like a spot that I want to be seen for the FL logo. Like I want it to be in a spot where, you know, it's exposed a lot.
That's your mouse hand.
Yeah, this is my FL hand right here. The FL hand gets the FL tat, and the FL arm.
Repping that.
Hell yeah.
So, but I don't know who is out there getting an Ableton logo. Like, come on.
Nah.
I don't even know what the Ableton logo looks like.
I'm
Get out of here, bro.
I won't even lie and say I'm one of the first people to get the FL tattoo. I've seen a bunch of people with it.
I've never seen it personally, but I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm like in this niche, you know, like it's in my algorithm, so I see it on social media. I've gotten DM'd by a ton of people saying, bro, but especially with this video that I just posted on IG talking about getting the tat, and they're like, yo, bro, I already got it. One dude has it on his neck. There's this one dude that got a big all full color on his neck.
It's like I wipe the stencil away and you just see the Pro Tools logo.
All done.
What did you do to me?
Pro Tools hired you to be here, didn't they?
Yeah. Damn it. And I'm pulling up FL Studio tattoos. This dude got a full bicep on.
Oh, how'd you find it? Would you Google it?
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow.
Man, I'm hoping
what a mess, dude.
I gotta send this to Josh.
It's not gonna look as good as this. Oh, it's an FL gang. Hashtag
FL gang. Somebody was saying, oh, you should put your Get Me on there too, but I was like, I'll just stick with this. I might add to it later on. But I think I've been thinking about doing this for a long time, and I think I don't know, it's just all timing. Like we just it literally happened because you brought it up on the pod, I think. You were like,
that's how it happens. I'll like you just like some wild shit. Yeah.
You brought something up and like, oh, like get the FL tatted on your face or something like that. And then we just started joking about getting it like as a teardrop right here. And then,
hey man, the community wanted it, man.
Right.
Yep. Right on.
See, as tattooers, like we just have other people just tell us to do dumb shit and we just do it.
Yeah. Have you ever refused somebody a tattoo? Like when they say like, all right, like I can't do that. That's like, I won't even do that to
honestly,
you.
It's usually just, I mean, I'll give people, you know, my 2 cents on it. If they don't want to hear it, it's their body. But obviously once in a while you have people coming in getting some like, they want some like racially involved thing or like, you know, like gang stuff. You don't want to get involved in that, you know, but, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's like I could tell somebody the tattoo's stupid, they'll want it anyways, and I'll be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Done some pretty dumb ones.
Because I know there's a bunch of artists out there that will say like I don't do face tattoos for anybody. There's no way I'm doing
I just make sure I charge accordingly. Like $300 no matter what. It could be a straight line, and if you're about it, you know, and you really want it.
Why and one thing I don't know, probably never understood is, or like even got the chance to ask an artist why, but like why would somebody turn down a face tattoo? Are they like because of the backlash that they might get when they regret it, or if they regret it?
It's
what is it?
If they're like just turning 18 and they have no other tattoos, and you know they just, you know, they took their lunch money out, or you know, they snuck out and they still live with their parents, and I mean, I don't know, it's not my place to say, but a lot of people do have a lot of like moral when it comes to behind that. I mean, it's my job. If they don't have me do it, they're going to run down the street to the shittier tattoo shop, and
somebody's going to do it. Yeah.
So I mean, I at least just give them a clean one, but
they'll buy a kit online and do it themselves.
Exactly, and that's happening so often. It's crazy how often people just have the resources nowadays to be able to do that.
That goes with everything too, man. I mean, like it boils down to anything nowadays, and everybody's trying to figure out a way to do everything themselves. Which
I'm sure you see it all the time with like, people that shouldn't have, the ability to produce music out of their home that do,
True, right? Yeah, man. It's wild. Like everything has become so accessible, and it's a gift and a curse in a sense. You know what I mean? It's like because there's some people where you're like, damn, I would have never found this person had it not been for them being able to do it and figure it out on their own.
Of course.
That type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like you said, there's some people that might hurt somebody with, say somebody grabbing a tattoo kit somewhere and somebody gets infected, and it's a gift and a curse in a way because it's all these
worked out a lot.
What you want to watch out for is like lawsuits. If you tattoo somebody and their shit gets infected, that's no good, yo.
Well, I think a lot of it is the care though too. Like some people don't know how to take it's the aftercare.
It's a tremendous.
It's 50-50. It's like I've worked at places where they'll let anybody walk off the road and just tattoo, and it's like, okay, that's
wild.
I've worked at places
next
like
episode. Now Larry's tattooing.
He's tattooing me next time. I'd let him.
That would be wild.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah, I have a couple
I wouldn't trust myself, bro. I don't know how. Like, I couldn't do a straight line. If you like, so I was. It's funny because I was literally just watching a video.
Put on yourself when you're getting like, how much mental prep does it take to like go and do a tattoo for somebody?
At first, it used to take a lot. Like I couldn't even bear the thought of it. It was pretty nerve wracking. But now it's just.
Yeah. That's crazy. Because that would be my first, like the first couple tattoos. You're just like, oh my god.
Yeah,
you're putting something permanent on somebody. Like, I better be on point right now.
Cutting hair is another one where like if I messed something up in the moment, I wouldn't be able to stop myself at first, being like, oh shit.
His hair grows back,
Yeah, hair grows back.
Yeah,
like,
hair grows back. Yeah,
it's a lot harder to get rid of a tattoo or cover it up, depending on what you do.
Dude.
Facts.
But I have a couple. See this little frowny face right here. My let my buddy do that.
He little stick and poke, or is it just a hand?
Ripped it, dude.
Yeah.
Never tattooed a day in his life, and it's so funny seeing people who've never tattooed before go through that whole like. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're just freaking out. I'm like, dude, that's kind of awesome, honestly.
Some people might take to like a duck to water or whatever the saying is. Like some people might just be like, you're doing that a little too confidently.
You're right though. I let my mom tattoo one time, and she was the same way. She was like, okay, let's go. I was like, you're not supposed to be this confident,
She's like, I got this.
Yeah. Look at that. Your lines are already done.
Oh, sheesh.
Yes, sir.
Give a little bit of that camera angle there. Whoa. Yes, Get a load of that on the tat
cam. Tat cam's on and roll up. Like lining's like that's a cakewalk to me. Lining's not. I actually enjoy it
for days.
Yeah. Exactly. Like with these bands right here, these are all lining.
You still thought that was pretty easy?
I didn't mind it at all. It was perfectly fine with those.
A lot of people are a lot heavier handed than other artists too. So
like you're like I don't feel like you're digging at all. Like it feels fine, bro. It's honestly like. Especially like that first initial line. You get somebody that you don't like.
People say that, but I can't imagine actually doing that.
We talked a little bit like before, like we were outside just like shooting the shit, and you were saying you've used FL before in the past.
Yeah. I had a buddy in high school. He was really good at like sampling, taking like old records and stuff and throwing some 808s under them and slowing them down. I love that. We'd like watch documentaries on like certain artists that came up doing that stuff, and it's pretty inspiring to me. But I was just the guy that knew how to like turn the computer on and like I knew my way around the program a little bit, but he had the more creative aspects to it, and it was fun for a while.
You like a music kind of guy? Like you play instruments or anything?
Yeah. I play guitar. I've been like in and out of bands growing up. Nothing like too crazy. I played in some cover bands and stuff, some bar bands. It's funny.
We talked about that too. Like we know a lot of the same people. Just Rhode Island and New England.
We went to RI music scene together.
Yeah, exactly. Even though, like I was saying, like he's a lot younger than I am, and I was like, we might not know a lot of the same people, but we do. Like the scene is just so small. I feel like it's just the state in general. And
Rhode Island
for sure, man.
Everybody knows everybody.
Everybody knows everybody.
It's a small town disguised as a metro. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And they're still trying to get it to be a metro with the tourism component, but
Yeah.
I like just how much raw talent we have per capita. I still feel like we have a lot of really, really just naturally talented artists of all mediums and all
we
that.
always have, for sure.
So,
how you doing with that beat over there?
Good. I mean, I've just started chugging away on some hats. And you know, this is like 130 BPM. I know this tempo like the back of my hand, really. But one thing I'll do sometimes with hats that sound like this, they're not like my favorite, but I like kind of the choppiness of it.
You've been utilizing that note repeat feature at all?
Not,
bro. I've been loving it. I've been loving it.
I gotta free up space in my machine. I tried to update, and it was like, you don't have enough room. I was like,
damn.
So I have a bunch of IT stuff that I need to catch up with before I can even like hop into that.
Get that major.
A little bit of the behind the scenes of a producer who ain't, you know, got time right now.
That we talked about that before too. Like, it's when you have a lot of other things going on. Yes. I mean, I'm just like in this, and it's a part of, like, honestly now it's a part of my job to, you know, be on top of this stuff. But like for your normal everyday producer, which everybody listening is most likely that, it's like you have a lot of other things going on. You have a job, maybe you have kids, you have a lot of other things. Maybe it's just not 100% like in the forefront of your mind, and
right, man,
everybody's not updating or upgrading as fast as somebody else. But
and when I'm ready to cook, I'm ready to cook. You know what I'm saying?
You want to get straight to it.
If you're asking me to update, I'm like, oh my God, but that's gonna be 45 minutes, and I'm trying to cook. You know,
because you're already in that mindset of like,
100%.
I'm ready to like cook up some shit right now. Like, I'm ready to go.
And then being an artist that like puts like content together, does like the creative component of like making the music and all that stuff. Like, you have, this is kind of a thing that I've been teasing around a little bit with like content that I've been making, is like how to schedule your time out as an independent artist to like be not only like doing the things that you need to do, like wearing all the hats that you need to wear, but also like not forgetting about things like mental health and physical health and things like that. And a resource that I've actually been using and I've recommended to a lot of people is ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Where like, if you know 5 days a week you work from 9 to 5, start there and just be like, hey, I want to do this, this, and this. I work these days, and how can I do it?
Yeah.
And it'll tell you like straight bullet point, like wake up at 8 a.m., go to, you know, go to work.
We've been talking about this the last, like, I feel like the last 3 weeks we've been kind of like here and there mentioning how important it is to utilize something. Like, if you're like me, man, I don't want to waste brain power or just energy on trying to like do like mundane stuff like organizing my time and this and that, like, or coming up with ideas for content. Sometimes you get stuck coming up with ideas for music and beats. I mean, literally anything, utilizing this AI stuff that's been going on, whether it's outside of music or in 100%. Music. I feel like people just gotta have that mindset of like using these things as tools. Like, you doing an everyday time, like,
workout.
It's like, all right, how much easier does like a phone make everybody's life right now? That's why everybody has it. It's like, you need it right now, or else you're kind of like, you're behind on certain things. You're not caught up, not even in like a social media aspect kind of way, like just in general. Like, it's the way you contact, it's the way you get, it's the way you get your news, it's the way you know what's going on, it's the way you can contact someone in an emergency, it's the way you can even create music in a lot of ways, because they got all these different apps. I mean, it's just like things that make your life easier. I feel like we got to utilize and stop. If you have that mindset 100%. Of like, oh, I don't want to, you know, I'm not about that life, or it's going to take our job, or this.
At the end of the day, if it's taking away your job probably sucked and you should do something else.
Dude, it's funny.
Honestly, I mean, you know, it's a lot of like data entry. It's a lot of like stuff that it can really help chip away at, and like, you know, do something else. You'll be better employed doing something else, like in the same sector, or using ChatGPT as the tool that it is to like make you better at your job so you can do other shit. You know, like, sometimes I'm not thinking about like what kind of content can I create as like a rapper who makes beats sampling. So I just type that into GPT and I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. And then you just do it. You know what I mean? Take a day out of your week to do it.
Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you, Jake. Do you still play guitar right now?
No, I haven't in a couple years. I mean, I was on and off with it for a while, but
I was because like, would you ever record yourself when you played guitar?
All the time, yeah.
What would you use to record yourself?
I actually started on FL.
And you would record into FL?
I would, yeah.
Let's go.
And then I went into the one on the Mac that just comes stock with a GarageBand.
GarageBand or Logic.
Then I ended up just using Reaper for a while.
Yeah, I've known a lot of people using Reaper.
Yeah, a lot of guitarists for sure.
A lot of guitarists will use Reaper because I feel like what is it just easy like right out the gate to get into and like figure out?
It's free, like
it's free.
Yeah, I mean technically it's not, but you download the demo and it just never expires. So like most just musicians are broke and they ended up
I mean you got to figure it out. You got to do it. You got to figure it out.
Man.
We talk about that all the time too.
Figured
it out.
We got little workarounds.
Make it work.
I don't pay for the full version of FL. I just print the stuff that I like, and then that's my workaround. You know
what version did you pay for? Like the lower?
No, it's like the producer bundle. I got like plugins and stuff, but they're in.
We're gonna have to get you hooked up, bro.
Yeah, I know. I
didn't know that. Well, maybe I did, but just forgot about it. We have to get Josh on and get you hooked up.
Josh, I need help, but I need a.
You need space on that.
I need a space, or like what I've wanted to do is like delegate a solid state drive to my operation of it. So like all the stuff would be housed on that. You know what I mean? But I think the easiest way might be like free up the space, do the thing, and then drag everything over. Take like an afternoon to do that.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be that. Like, how much space do you have on the Mac?
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. We should do it on that.
Yeah, you should bring it in.
That'd be a decent like how do you do this as a producer? That'd be an interesting. Like,
no, that's something that that's a workflow thing that I feel like a lot of people would be interested in. Like how do you like free up space, keep everything that you need, and get working on a computer that maybe doesn't have that much space on it. Like it's good enough to like to run sessions and everything, but you're just running out of space.
Right.
SSD, like a solid state drive externally, is a big thing that I would highly recommend.
Your file paths and all that stuff.
What I would do is I would make sure that all of your samples are like, and all of your sessions are stored on that.
Yes.
So they're all of that data that's just like always just sitting there, and then anything like that gets recorded, it gets stored on the external hard drives.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that audio, all those audio files that can be, taxing or whatever, and they get to be like big file sizes, store them externally. As far as like the plugins and stuff, I think you have to install those on the machine. So if your, computer doesn't have enough space, it's like one of those things where you got to free up some space.
These kicks are halfway decent.
Where are those from?
This is from Wavegrind still.
Oh, I forget that he's got drums in that pack.
He does, yeah. The kicks, I like the snares. The snares are really good. The kicks,
good snares.
The kicks are kicking. They're that one's nice.
Well, that's like boxy. That one had like some stereo width to it. Yo, you want to do while we're doing this, and you got the setup over there?
Yeah.
You want to do maybe a Guess That plugin
under pressure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't mind the shading either, bro. This is like a very comfortable tattoo.
Cake. Might have been a cake slice.
This is a very comfortable tattoo. I have to be honest. It's been a while. Like I said, I feel like that my last tattoo was that second band that's on my arm right there.
Yeah.
And I think that was, man, at this point, it might be 4 years. I would say around 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago.
Not bad for my first day, huh?
Yeah.
Doing pretty good.
Yo, imagine.
Somebody hire this guy.
We found this guy.
Somebody hire him. He's pretty good.
All right. How do I type to keyboard? Is that one right there?
It's that button that looks like the little piano.
Ooh. Hot.
Damn, that's a good patch, whatever that is, though. Play that again.
I like that.
Oof. All right. That sounds like a tattoo gun. You hear that?
It sounds like an old-fashioned tattoo
sounds like
gun.
old school when you hear it.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. Your machine sounds like that. You better
run, dude.
Yeah. That would be a cool,
getting tattooed at the cannery.
That would be a cool thing. Can you, I don't know if you can hear this tattoo gun. It's so quiet. But I was thinking of this. It might just be like a fun segment. Who can guess what note that thing's hitting?
Oh, that's
if you could hold it next to the mic.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a quiet one though, huh?
This one's quieter than my other one. Hey, you might be able to do better.
It's so quiet. Ready? Yeah, listen to this because it's obviously hitting a note. But if somebody can, if you can guess that note, drop it in the comments. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun little game. All right. So how about this? That's no keyword today. That's how we're entering the giveaway.
Okay.
If you have to go back and listen, but you have to guess the note of that tattoo gun. And whoever gets it right, 5 people will be getting every one of my FL Studio courses.
That means we got to find out too.
Yeah, so after this, I'll find out.
I have this drummer buddy that came in one time. He's big on music, and he was like, your machine's in the key of A or something. I was just
I
like,
fucking bet, dude.
Holy
Some
shit,
people
like,
are
Some people are
whizzes
like that, bro.
yeah.
Like, what's his name? Like Charlie Puth is like that. Singer.
Oh yeah.
He's just, what do they call it? Like people that have perfect pitch. They just instantly know what key they're in. This kid, Corey, that, he's like a distant like family member, kind of, not really by blood, but he's like one of the world's best accordion players. He probably is the world's best accordion player. I had him in a YouTube video
Shouts
at one point.
out.
He has that though too. He'll know. He has like a perfect pitch ability too, where he can hear a note or he'll hear a song, bro, and know what scale the song is in.
That's insane.
He'll just know.
Not just the key, but the scale and everything.
Yeah, so that's how we're entering the giveaway today.
I like that.
You have to guess what note that's in, and 5 people that get it right will win every single one of my FL Studio courses from YouHelpMe.com. We got to go back to the guess that plugin.
Yeah.
We
So, quick little note for you.
Okay, give me multiple choice.
All right. So, have you got?
I don't have anything in mind though, bro. This is gonna be hard.
You got morphine, harmless, harmer, or SAR. Now I'll give you the sound once
Give me
more.
give me one more time. Damn.
You tried to cheat, dude.
All right, give me 2. I need a lifeline. Can I call somebody?
Yeah. Goes to the parking lot, makes a call.
Damn. I'll say SAR.
Close.
Damn.
This is a SAW synth, but it is harmer.
Harmer.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's a good
That's
patch
low
right
key.
there.
That's low key why I picked SAR, because I was like, he's gonna think because the sound.
Yeah. And you know,
Throw you off the trail.
and this is crazy the way I'm thinking of it. Like, see how you like when you hit the note and it had like no release on it too.
Oh yeah.
I tried to like think of what plugins have that, what patches kind of have that. How it doesn't have any of that release on the end of it, but it has reverb and delay. But
Well, you can turn it on and off within harmer.
yeah,
So all these
Harmer's so
different,
dope, bro.
all these different like little settings here. You've got like delay, reverb, chorus, and distortion. Like you can toggle these on and off to kind of like, if you like the sound of it, but you don't like the delay and you don't want a delay on it, you can just turn that right off.
Yeah.
And boom, it's dry. Dry as the Sahara.
I like that patch though.
Yeah,
That
this
saw
is called Growler.
growler.
So, you know,
It
make
sounds
some
like you can
beats.
make some like dubstep stuff with that.
You can make a tattoo appointment type beat.
um,
When did you start tattooing, Jake?
About 5 or 6 years ago now.
Oh, okay, you're kind of fresh. Kind of fresh in this.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah. You got to check his IG out. What's your IG again?
Jake Meo Tattoo.
Jake Meo.
Yep.
MEO.
That's it.
Jake MEO Tattoo on Instagram. The work is so dope. I forgot, like, because I put something on Facebook because I was like, you know, obviously I got to look for somebody local. So I put something on Facebook, like, who knows somebody that would do this? I put the video up on Facebook, so it hit like all my local friends. Like it's like my personal
I meant to ask
Facebook.
you who recommended.
I can go and check who did, and I'll tell you. I'll look in a bit and tell you. But
Well, shout out random Facebook guy.
yeah,
Yeah, dude, shouts out to Facebook.
I would have to find the video. But like I'm thinking, what's the best way to find somebody local that would be cool with like doing this? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not like an easy thing to like. Obviously, like I could go somewhere and get the tattoo and maybe like film a little bit while we're there, but maybe somebody won't allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna get somebody that would be cool with coming on the show, be comfortable with, you know, talking, being on camera and all that stuff. And I, you know, just put it out. Figured I'd put it out there on Facebook. That way I get somebody local,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be the easiest way to get somebody locally to come through.
Because, you know, we reaching broad countries and landscapes with
Yeah.
this one. We can't have a Japanese tattoo artist come through. You
I know,
what I'm
imagine,
saying?
I wish
That
I
would
had the
be
budget for
insane.
that.
Yes, fly him in real quick.
I want to get to the point where this show, you know, I mean, we're not even a year into this show. We
Yeah.
are now, what, 7 months in ish? 7 months.
Yeah,
no,
I don't even know what
almost
number
8.
tattoo we're
No,
at.
honestly, we're at
tattoo episode.
no, we're at I think episode 30. This is episode 33, I believe, or 34.
Mm.
And now I believe, you know, top of the month right now, we're 8 months in.
Come on.
We started January because we were like, yo, I hit you up. I was like, yo, let's You want to do a podcast? You want to help me? You want to co-host for me? He's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's film a test episode. If you go back and watch that first episode ever, it was supposed to be just like a test episode. And then we just ran it. We're like, you know what? That was a good episode. It felt natural.
Right.
Just put it up.
Yeah.
See what people think about it.
For
People
sure,
liked
man.
it. We like it. We're having fun with it. It's a good way to switch things up.
People are finding out, you know, that like there's all these different like, I don't know, features about FL Studio that you might not have known about. You know what I mean? Like, did you know this thing is like a non-linear workspace, like workflow sort of thing? So it's like,
what does that mean exactly? Like non-linear?
So a little bit of behind the scenes. I've been using ChatGPT to sort of like quiz and see what this intelligence might know about good old FL Studio. And it came up with this prompt. I was like, give me like 5 little known facts about FL Studio. And one of them was that this whole like workflow environment is kind of known as a non-linear system. So basically, if you were to, I don't know, go into like a linear DAW, you might be funneled down one way of doing it. Like you're MIDI, then you do this, then you do that. But with FL Studio, you can use all these different sort of, we'll call them resources to like start your beat up. If you want to start in piano roll, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to start with step sequencer, you can go ahead and do that. The playlist, I've seen people drop drums right into the playlist.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily understand that, but good for y'all. Yeah. I'll pop up to the step sequencer
a lot of EDM,
and do my thing right there.
A lot of EDM producers just be dropping drums straight into the playlist. They do hit harder right out the gate, but it limits you. It limits you in a sense of like, especially with hi-hats. You want to do some like fast hi-hat stuff. The channel rack and that side of things in the piano roll is just designed to just take things to a crazy level. That's why I feel like EDM, it's good for some EDM, especially if you're just doing like 4 on the floor type stuff. There's not a lot of craziness going on with hi-hats in EDM.
Right.
And like you said, when you're going back to the non-linear, that's when you said that, it kind of made me think of like how the playlist is set up, where you can just drop anything anywhere too. Like it's, you know, you don't have to stick to certain tracks if you don't want to. You can lock them in, but.
And I think that that's ultimately like why it's so popular with people, is because there's all different styles of like ways that you can make beats. Yep. That's why when people come on the show, I like to ask them something about that. Like, what's your process like? Because it's so different for it's different every song, but it's so different for everybody too. Yep. So it's crazy.
How about maybe one more Guess That plugin?
You want to do another plugin?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for one more.
All right.
Make it hard. Pause.
We've been doing those a few episodes, yo.
Damn.
Oh, that's funny. That was a good one.
I got myself.
That was a good one. Oh, so it is hot as a fucking anaconda village in this building.
I'm probably
right
sweating through my shirt, bro.
I feel like I'm in like fucking.
And it's not just because
the Philippines or something, bro. This is wild.
That tree behind you looks like we're in a tropical setting.
Yeah, I feel it. All right, I'm gonna pull this one up because I feel like, hey, you know what? I like this one.
That's why we haven't done this segment in a while, because I feel like we're kind of running out of plugins, and there's only so many you could do, because I want to always stick to FL stock. Maybe at some point we can open it up if we want to. If any sponsors want to sponsor a Guess That plugin segment, yo, hit me up.
Yeah, if you want.
That might be something cool if we go third party. That would be the only way you could support the pod.
You got to support the pod.
Uh-oh. What's this? Some plucks.
So we've got plucks. We've got. That sounds like a song already.
All right. Give me multiple choice. I still don't know. You gave me 3 different sounds too, and I still have no idea.
It's the tough one.
Damn.
All right. Do we have Sakura, Kepler, or GMS? I'll give you 3.
I'll say Sakura.
It's
Sakura.
GMS.
Damn.
It's the tattoo. It's the tattoo is getting you right now.
Through a lot
right
now.
Put me on the spot.
I can't concentrate. Yeah, GMS in here. I don't use.
I thought I had, like, when you said when you started playing that pluck at the beginning, I initially thought of Sakura.
Yeah,
at the beginning of
Sakura got them plucks.
Yeah,
I didn't know that they had. I mean, I don't use GMS often. I think because my version doesn't have it.
Really?
I don't think it does. I don't think.
Yeah, we talked about this
I think
before.
I would need to update it. Yeah,
we talked about this before. I thought that at one point you put me on to using GMS more, but you said it wasn't you. It was you put me onto Poison.
Oh yeah, Poison's dope.
Poison's pretty cool.
Poison's like kind of underrated in my opinion. It's got a built-in step sequencer with it, which I think is
I've
so
never used
insane.
that.
Oh yeah, it's got like
Show that.
All right, so if I was to like turn this trance gate and mess with the way that it kind of like hits. So in the bottom right above the keyboard, there's like this trance gate sector, and you can adjust. Get this click. Let's see if I can click and make this. Why do I feel like it's not doing anything? Hold on.
Poison.
Oh, that's why.
What do you have to like enable it?
Yeah, it's in the arpeggiator. They have like a little reciprocal relationship.
Oh, so that's where the step sequencer part comes in. You can make your own arps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How in depth can you get with the arps on there? Because I've never even like opened. Is it another section that you open? Like where is it? Because I can't see the screen right now. But
so in the bottom right, they have an arpeggiator that you can turn off. You can select up, so all the notes just repeat going up, and you can mess with the tempo sync.
And that's in the plugin, right? Not in the back end, because you can do that kind of stuff in the back end too a little bit with certain sounds, or if you use one shots especially, you can inside the sampler you can do that stuff.
I didn't know.
You ever mess with that?
No.
Open up just like a random one shot, even if it's a snare or something. Even if you pulled in anything, literally, it doesn't have to be melodic. I just wanted to show it.
Let me see if I can find like a good snare or something.
Yeah. Maybe I think it's the wrench. If you go into the wrench option folder up top, and then you should see something. There should be an arpeggiating section.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where you can fine tune that.
Let me see. So this doesn't have it, but I wonder.
Did you pull it into the channel rack or pull it into the playlist?
I pulled it into the playlist.
That's why. That's another thing right there, bro.
You got to pull it into the channel rack?
Yes.
In order to get that?
Yes, you do. You get certain options. See, that's a gem right there. We've never talked about it. I've never even thought of it until right now, because I can picture what you're doing. It doesn't. So if you pull an audio clip into the playlist, you don't get the same settings in the sampler as if you drop it into the channel rack.
Let me do something that's shorter.
Looking good, bro. That shading's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, but like I know I'll get a bunch of people in the comments. Why didn't you do it in color? I have all just black and white tattoos. I mean, it would look kind of cool if I had it in color, but like I don't want to throw things off. I just kind of stick it with the black and white theme. I think it looks really good, and I feel like black and white will just hold up more too, right? You think black and white tattoos hold up more?
Oh, they're definitely easier to get to hold over time. Yeah, color fades pretty quick, so.
Yeah. What are you doing over there?
I'm messing with the arpeggiator.
Oh, on a snare.
On a snare. That sounds like a tattoo gun.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Sounds like I'm about to have a panic attack.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey.
A little bit of a sponsorship break here on the show. No. You know what I mean? So
that kick sounds different.
Yeah, that's only one too. I like to blend like two snares together. I don't blend kicks together that often.
But not anymore. I don't. I used to, because years ago, sample packs weren't like what they are now. Like you get some professional like samples nowadays for free. I mean, for free from like tons of different people that create them, and you don't have to stack anymore. Like I used to try to get this specific sound. I would stack 3 different kicks on top of each other, and EQ them all a certain way, so that way the low comes out of this one. I want the low from this one, but I want the high from this one and the mid from this one, and I'll EQ
You was
them
a drummer
all
for real though.
Yeah,
you
I'll
was,
EQ
you
them
was just
all.
like I know my drums.
So I'll get like the clicky sound from one, the low end from another one, and the mid range from another one.
I like that though. Is that like that would be called like parallel EQing, correct? Like where there's different. It's the same thing coming through.
I don't know what you would call it. It's like a sound design technique, but parallel EQing would more pertain to like the mixer. If you have like 2 channel racks, like parallel compression, like if you have the same signal going into 2 channels, but you like compress the crap out of one channel and you leave the other one normal and you blend those 2 signals together.
Right.
You could do that with EQing as well. So parallel EQ would be essentially that.
Mm-hmm.
But I
mean, if
I don't know if there's an actual like term for that. I would say it's just like, I don't know. It's kind of a sound design technique.
Just vibing. Yeah. You're just in the. That's what we call locked in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's when bro's locked in.
That 808's crazy.
I'm saying
that goes on for like 3 days. That 808.
Yeah.
Sheesh. The tail.
So we got to get headphones for the tattoo artist too. That would be nuts.
I feel like we already kind of threw a lot of obstacles in his way. Yeah. Adding one more in there would be like, all right, I'm out of here.
No, you probably would need to focus too.
Yeah.
I would be focused.
That's all right. I already fucked this thing. No, we're good.
He did.
Yo, that
it's upside
John,
down.
Look at that shit.
Dang, bro.
The shading's clean,
the
bro.
the shading is insane, yo.
So
Get this on the tat cam.
Tat
Whoa,
cam.
where you at?
You tap me.
Crystal clean. You know how we do it.
Yeah, that's good, man.
So
That's
good,
really
dude.
good.
Are you done?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just like that, man.
I love it.
Yeah,
So good, bro.
We've got some new ink.
Yep.
It's crazy right now.
Again, Jake, if you want to plug away.
Yeah, I'm just Jake Meo Tattoo on Instagram, and I own Money Wolf Apparel.
Yeah, he gave me some dope shirts, bro.
Yeah, we travel a lot. We do a bunch of tattoo conventions and stuff. If you're ever at one, the next one I think we're doing is Tommy's Tattoo Show in October at Mohegan Sun.
Oh, dope.
So that's pretty fun. Even if you don't want a tattoo, you can show up and watch some people swallow swords and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
sorts of bands and everything.
Wow, entertainment like that, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
When is that?
October 11th in Phelps.
At Mohegan.
Mohegan Sun.
Wow, so if you're in the
Sounds
area,
like a medieval festival.
Yeah, right.
Talking about they got
pulling out the
everything
torture
there,
racks.
That's awesome.
That's what's up.
That's it.
Some fine ladies.
Oh, you know.
So yo, I think we can
tatted shouties.
I think we can wrap it up. We're pretty much out of time. Tattoos done. We got a lot done. We talked about a lot. We did a lot. We got the key, not the key word. Today was the key sound. The key sound. So again,
key sound.
If you missed it, you gotta get the.
Give it to him one more time.
yeah. Do it one more time.
One more time.
You gotta get this.
I hope it's not like in between a note or something. You know what I mean?
Somebody will figure that out.
Somebody will figure it out.
I think that's a solid note right there.
If they do, let me know.
Yeah.
You know what I shade at.
So whoever, you have to guess what key that machine is in, the tattoo gun. So 5 people that get it right in the comment section here on YouTube will be entered to win the FL Studio course giveaway.
Yo, that's crazy. I love that, yo. I love that we were just like, yo, you should get a tattoo of FL Studio. And then the comments were just like, you got to do it next episode. Literally next episode.
And there it is.
Influences, man.
Yeah,
there's the tat cams right there.
Get in there.
Tat cam.
Perfect. I love it.
Hell
yeah. I love it, man. Awesome. Again, thank you, Jake. I really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming, man.
John, you want to plug before we go?
You already know. Just come and find me on Instagram, TikTok, ITS John Phelps. I be making beats. I be making music. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Thanks to Jake for pulling up.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
With that being said, if you haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and as always, make sure to share this with a friend if you get me.